Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here on Ark with our beavers in their life of luxury or their future life of luxury. But we have a problem. We have a problem. First and foremost, I have had a problem with PC wise, so I do apologise if something is a bit off with this episode. I think everything's back to the way it should be. So just sound is the main thing I'm concerned about, but sounds good to me, so we'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments whether it's weird, and I will make sure the music is not stupid loud. Don't worry, I will double check. But anyway, the more problems we have here is water everywhere, and it's a good job beavers can swim. That's not how that quote goes. We built these extension parts over here and have discovered a bug in the game. An interesting bug in the game. You can see here the water dips down over the top of this area, and that's fine. That makes sense. You know, there is a block underneath here. Water goes down there. Water is definitely calculated at every level. It's not just calculated on the surface. So blocking things. But the bug in the game was I actually did a live stream of this map just to show what was on there. We blocked the entire bottom row off, all the way across. Just one block high, one levee high, and the water basically jumps up to pretty much the height of this here from one levee all the way across the whole lot. It backs up and goes up there. So there's something weird with levees doing that. Dams don't do it, but a dam on top of a levee still does it. So there's something a little odd with levees. So we're gonna have to kind of work around that. I have done the obvious things, restart the game, change that. I can't change from experimental because obviously we want golems, so I need the experimental version. So yeah, so we need to fix this and we need to change some things up and do some other things. And as I said, I did a stream and we tested some things and played with some stuff and mucked about with some things. And now we're going to implement them things here. So what were the things? Well, first and foremost, we need to go higher than 3 blocks. 3 blocks is not enough. So basically 3, maybe even 5 high to stop the water, and then if we block like more of this off as we go, we cause the water to channel along, and it will raise the water up. So we need to probably do that. We also need to pump all the water out of this area here, and we need to get rid of these to actually allow the water to flow. So that's what we're going to do. But I don't know how many I want to get rid of. I don't want to kind of get rid of all of them. This is wrong as well. I've miscalculated both of these on their length. So I think I've discovered that. But we will fix that in a moment. We're going to change this one up anyway. First and foremost, I want to change this back. So I think 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with 10 after the dip. This is wrong, but the other one's wrong in the same way. So that makes sense. The arc is 25 tiles wide from this wall to this wall. Is 25 tiles. So if I build a path right here and just drag it along, you can only drag a maximum of 25 tiles when you're building it. So that is exactly 25 tiles long. And as you can see, this is one too small. This path could have been here, which means we've messed up this here. But yeah. And this is the same. This is wrong. This path needs to go down by 1, so this should have gone out by 1 more there. So yeah, and you can set it 25 long. If we drag this one out here and we drag that one out there, then we start here and drag along, boom, all the way you can drag, boom, 25 tiles. So we know that's incorrect. That's wrong. But that's okay. That's not a big deal. I'll make sure I don't get anything on top. But we are going to get rid of this here anyway, because we're going to change some stuff. So we're going to get rid of them. And for anyone wondering, to quickly delete things when you have this selection tool there, hold shift, and when you drag over it, rather than it doing the window saying, do you want to do this, hold shift and it will just instantly delete it. Beware, it just instantly deletes everything it's highlighting. You can ruin everything with it, so be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to get 10 out on either side. That's the idea. Put on there. So that should be even on both sides. It looks less here because of this here. And that will let the water flow. We unpause the game. Let the water flow and then stop pouring here. No point in pumping stuff out when we're pouring here. Hopefully that'll stop that and that'll get going. We want to definitely pump the water out here because we need access to the food again. We're good for food for the moment. These carrot farms are doing well for us. I do want to turn this on for being carrots so that we can store more carrots because we're only storing carrots in the farms right now. We can get access to the storage in here. Beavers can eat from here, but they can't put anything into it. When a building is underwater, they can take from it, but can't put into it. So we still have access to our 3,000 potatoes. That's not a problem. We just need to deal with the fact that we don't have any carrots or anything like that to it. So that'll fix that. So we'll do carrots. We are going to need more wood as well, so I am actually going to change up some things here. So let's remove this part. Don't want that. And we are going to put in our maples on this side here. Kind of tempted to leave these carrot farms here permanently just in case something goes wrong, but the future plan should be future proof because we all know you can definitely future proof everything. Absolutely, yes. So let's just, I'm going to plant maples just all over the place here. Boom, like that. And I'm going to go to the choppy chop. Just say, hey, would you drop down everything on top of that? Yeah, do that. Boom. And then these will just plant maples wherever they can reach everywhere, so that's fine. So to pump out of here, we're going to need lots of pumps. Lots of pumps. And I'm going to put them down here. Because the crops are dead. The crops are dead underneath here. They get flooded. They die. So, yeah. There's no point. There's no point in doing there. And I think we can just build on top of them. Yes. Yeah. When they're dead, we can just build on top. But that's fine. So we're going to have to triple platform at least some of this. And then we will double platform somewhere else because we're going to have to. We can pump out all the water, but could be triple platforms, and our pumps only reach two down. We're not going to be able to pump out everything that we want to. We have to go down some more. So we'll pump this all out, and then we might drop it down by one. Do something in there. That'd be fine. This tree area here, I don't know how we're going to do this one. I'd have to get some builders in here to remove some stuff because it's the only way I can think of doing it. But we'll see on that. I'm just going to leave that one for the moment. Maybe it'll dry on its own when the water stops flooding in. The water's going to take a while to balance. It doesn't instant change like this. This here will change the water level, but then it has to spread out across the entire lake before it can actually balance what's going on there. So when you make changes, you've got to wait probably about 3 beaver days before you can actually see the effects of the water properly. And by that I mean that when you build things, the water obviously will back up and go out and then bounce off the edge and come back again. Like ripples in a pond, it will go out, bounce back again. And that's when you see the effect, and it balances, it ripples, it goes up and down, it does things. So that's why things went wrong quickly, because obviously our beavers were building things on both sides quite quickly, and we added too many at once. And then by the time I noticed this, I think I noticed over here, the water was starting to flood in. And I was like, oh no, and then it stopped. I went, oh good. And then I noticed this was starting filling up, and I was trying to figure out what to do here, sort of looking at things, what to do. And then this was filling up, and it just went very, very quick. Yeah. So I'm going to pause these pumps up here. And we're going to pause these pumps here. Because I want to drain the water out of here, which means we need to be pumping out of here. So we can get on with that. We can do that. That'll be fine. Everything will be good. This is the only thing that's currently building. So that is good. Okay. So let's skip this night and come back in the morning. Okay, morning's breaking, and it's just easier for me to see what's going on. That's the whole reason. But the new plan is this. We are going to mirror this art here. Right here. That's the plan. And then we're going to do one over here as well, but this is here right now, so We're not flowing enough water through here to keep these up level, although it does look like these are actually running at full speed now. So maybe we found the balance. So we'll see. But we do want to do more. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build an arc in here. And by arc, I mean we're just going to levy off some area and build it tall enough to let the water flow. Sorry, build it tall enough to let the water flow around and not in. So we need to go at least 3 high. I think that's the plan. Which does mean we need to change some things up here. Probably means getting rid of this builder's node, which is not ideal, but I'm going to do it. We're going to temporarily move the builder's node up here. Temporarily move the builder's node up there. Like that. Make that priority. Like so. We want to destroy this here. So the plan is to leave a 2 gap so we can get water wheels down here, and then run that up to here, and then do the angles like this. How far you have to go. One more. There we go. Should be right. And we can test it because I can do the whole path thing. Let's remove that. So we just, that's fine. Build that all the way across there. Run a path back down. That should reach to here, hopefully. Let me double check. It's up correctly here. Yep, that's lined up correctly there. Awesome. Okay. And we should just have to down here, and that should go straight down and connect onto the end here, which we are going to do, but it's gonna be a little bit different. So let's get them building that one. Yeah, we don't have many logs though. This is kind of the problem. I'm going to break this so they don't build anything over here. I don't want to build anything over here right now. I really wish you could dismantle things so you can get goods back, but can't. So pain. We're kind of waiting on trees, which is going to be a while anyway. I'm not too fussed about the food situation. I think we're going to be okay. These 2 farms aren't going to deal with 100 people. So we might have to build some houses. In fact, I'm going to do that kind of now. We're going to make people live a bit rough. And what we're going to do, well, we're going to make people live a bit rough because we're going to actually destroy their houses because of what we're going to do. So let's remove all those houses there. Goodbye. Very sorry, that's 35 beavers who no longer have a home. But that's okay. That's okay. Because the plan is to build an arc here, leave a gap in between so that we can run parables into it. And we'll make this at least 4 high. I might go 5. I haven't really decided yet. I kind of like the idea of going 4 high because the triple platforms, you can just one lump of triple platforms in, and that's enough for your parables to sit on. So if we go 4 high, it's just I'm not too sure whether we'll go 5. We'll go 5. We'll play it safe. We'll play it safe, and then what we'll do is we'll just double platform. Oop. Oop. Double platform there, and then we will levy off this all along like that. So we're going 5 high. Boom. Okay, so that's the plan there. And then the idea is that this will run all the way down. But it won't run all the way down. It will go to here, this layer here, I think probably, where the back of this is. And then we'll just square it off against this here, because we've got this here already, so we'll probably use that platform already. I need to put in this here as well. That's doable. We can fit in that there. Let's tidy up destroy these. Boom. Fill in these. Make them taller as well. Time goes on. And then we'll build this around, and we'll level it up to this back here. We can level it here, and then we will levy off. I need to remove some of these things in here, so boom, boom, boom. Those. We're going to levy off. So the water channel comes down here. We built loads of levees in here. I'm going to do away with them because they were for other practices. And we're going to levy off basically right here. So right here where this is. That's all. We're going to levy off along here. And that will become 4 high along there as well. 5 high, in fact, it will become 5 high. I'm going to do it 3 high for the moment, but again, we're going to make this like the lowest priority, so do it with it right now. This is more important now, so get this done here. I'm going to make the wells high priority. You've got planks in here. We don't want logs in there. That's fine. Make the wells a high priority, so that as soon as the platforms underneath are done, they'll stop building the platforms, start building the wells. Just wait. Yeah. So we're gonna build that there, and then we'll do the same on the other side as well. Once we're done here, I think for the moment I just want to rebuild this and kind of get this doing the thing here. This will drain out as it is. It is a solid unit. It is fine, so it will drain out eventually, and we will then build this wall in here, break this over here. This will be drained out once it's built, and then this will become some form of food, maybe some trees and other bits and pieces in here. This will become this here, and then behind them we're going to have platforms like we've got here. We've got platforms here, so this will not be platformed, so this was a complete waste of platforms, but fine. But it's going to be moved anyway. But yeah, behind here will be platforms, and then the water wheels will be down the side of both sides, getting the water, getting the power. Will come down to the platforms on this side, platforms on this side, and everything will be fine. But this is a major setback, so it's going to take a while, a long while, before we can actually do anything. I've got to wait for things to be built. I've got to wait for stuff to do its thing, and we need trees to do the thing, and it's going to take a long time before we get it done. We're going to build this first, because obviously we want to build this. Here, remove that there. Not that I need to build that actually, because none of this is going to get built here anytime soon. I just wanted to get it done, but could have left that. But more builders are not going to hurt. More builders are definitely not going to hurt. Builders can also become haulers. Right now our haulers are off because of that there, so having more builders is not going to hurt. That's going to help us temporary build new things over here. But that's the new plan. That's the new plan, and we're going to go 5 high. I think that makes sense. We're going to go 5 high. Which means you only have to come down like 2 platforms, and then we need to just come down inside it, which is fine. That's not a problem. We'll just path over 1 and down, and that'll be fine. And then we'll establish this, get food and stuff established over here. At least maybe just both sides will be food, and then this will become carrots up here. Being 5 high, we haven't got to worry about it flooding. And then we can remove this over here, and we can reassign some things over here. What I don't want to do is remove any of my infrastructure, at least not right now. It's kind of like starting again because I don't really have much choice in the matter. Got to just kind of get on with it and redo things because everything is kind of stuck. But I want to leave this for a while, and then like, transfer things around and move stuff around and do other bits and pieces here, there, and everywhere, and just keep some stuff going for a while. So I don't want to remove the industry yet, which is why we're going to build over here first. We're going to build the new bunker, as it would be the new arc over here, get established over here, and then once that's done and we can build some stuff down here, we might just go straight into golems. We might build this all at a higher level and just deal with this. It might flood sometimes. Whatever, we'll deal with it. It's fine. When we build this levee wall in here, we will build another one over here, and we'll make it higher, so at least our iron mines will not get flooded again in the future. Hopefully, that's the plan. Building that there. I think we'll probably move our bridges to the edge, run down inside and up again. Bridges will be whatever, whenever, however, we'll figure it out. In fact, the bridges we won't need the bridges because we'll have a 5-high levee wall in here, so it's just be down 1 block there, and then we're here. We'll have to raise the houses as well. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. This is going to be obviously all this area here is going to be all of our industry area now, and that'll be fine because we can run this down here. I might even like levy it down further and then put the houses in here and then the industry behind it, and then houses over here, industry behind that as well. So we split the houses between the two things, and then we've got like, something. There will be people that work over here, that live over here, work over there. That's just the nature of the game. It's how they. So okay, we'll leave that there. We will come back when, hopefully, we can drain some of this water out, get some other bits and pieces going, and not worry too much about death and destruction of other pieces. But it's going to be a while. I need to just leave the game running and hopefully not come back to dead beavers. That's my biggest concern, is that we're going to either run out of food or something's going to go wrong somewhere with something. I don't know. And it's annoying because this is going to take a really long time to build, so I kind of just leave the game running while I go to bed. Probably that's what's going to happen now. So hopefully we'll come back and not all the beavers are dead. Everything will be fine. I don't know how much the two farms can deal with. We're obviously going to drop down to 72 beavers. From the 104 that we're currently on, we're going to lose 30-ish beavers. So that'll be okay. I could afford to lose even more beavers, if I'm honest with you. I might do that now. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to be really, really bad. Just do. So what's this? What are these? These are 8, aren't they? 8, 6. How many beavers live? 8, 6, 12, 18. That's 36 beavers. And we have 36 jobs right now. More jobs will turn up as time goes on, like pumps and stuff as well. So we probably don't want to delete all of these. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it as it is right now. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to turn this one on to be carrots as well. So as they farm the carrots, they can put like in places to do more things. We don't have a haulers. Haulers are kind of gone right now, so that's a problem. What? Storing the scrap metal. Where are we taking the scrap metal from? Here? Your scrap metal. Okay, so this now wants to be done. So we have emptied this here. We don't need beavers moving scrap metal around. That's fine. These water containers are empty. That's good. These water containers are starting to get emptied. These ones I'm going to set to none. None. So the water moves up to there. Is that a good idea? Nope. This one wants to be desired. Oh, everything. Then maybe these should be none. Build that one. These beavers. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. We want the other way around. Oh. We want that one to empty, so these beavers don't have to walk so far to dump water. So we'll empty that one, put it up here. Our water's going to drop because obviously we don't have any beavers doing things, but then this is going to get built and then start pumping out the water here, which is going to take some time. And we'll be back in the next episode when this is done, and hopefully we don't have any dead beavers. That's the idea. Only dead beavers from like starving. So I'll keep an eye on it for a little bit, and then we'll see how it goes. So thank you very much for watching. I do apologise about the delay in this. I really wanted to get into it and try and get the golems like early and get going, but everything's just kind of broken, and I can't deal with golems going into the water because they require extra mate to go into the water. They have problems with it, so we're kind of stuck. Plus we need sunflower seeds to get the oil for them, so we need it. We need area. So I need to build another area and do things, and it's just going to take a long time, much longer than I expected. So there will be a large jump between this end of this episode and the next one, because I'm just going to leave the game running for I don't know how long it takes. However long it takes. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.